You want to see why we're here?
Yeah, sure.
So we're just educating people walking by and living a vegan lifestyle. This is standard footage from the meat, egg and dairy industry. This is a male calf here from the dairy industry. They're useless to the dairy industry, so they actually kill them when they're on day one of life. Was you aware of that?
No.
Would you say that's cruel?
No, not really. I'm Native American. We butcher sheep.
Okay.
We just butchered one the other day from my yard.
Okay.
Well, we had to put up parts and stuff so nobody saw it. But yeah, we use every part of the animal.
Do you not think by choosing a plant-based option that cow doesn't want to die? Sheep doesn't want to die? Because you know they don't want to die. There's plenty of alternatives today. You know, it's 2021.
Yeah, well, there could be a more humane way of taking care of them. But
I agree.
Put them down, but we still got to eat.
Right. So, would you say? I mean, if you put yourself in the animal's position, how would you want to die? What would you say was a humane way to kill someone that doesn't want to die?
I got cancer. That's a start.
Oh, you've got cancer?
Yes.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
That's right. Yeah, I got a couple months left, but it is what it is.
Hey, I got a friend who had cancer, and just by switching to a plant-based diet.
I'm already doing all that, the holistic.
You are. I got a documentary I want you to watch. Just think about this. It's called What the Health. Have you seen this?
No, I haven't.
What the Health? It's very educational, all about the benefits of living a plant-based diet and how it reverses the body's problems and stuff. This is free to take. It's a documentary on Netflix, free to watch, and definitely the rest of these documentaries here. I definitely recommend watching them as well. You know when they slaughter animals, you don't know whether that animal had a disease or a kind of illness or a problem, and then it's sold to the public and we just eat them. So that's where all these illnesses come from, you know, like COVID-19.
We usually like to butcher our own, butcher cows and stuff too.
You don't know if that cow had cancer. You don't know if it had a brain tumor or whatever. You just chop it up and eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But you know, if we take it apart and we start looking at things and we see it, we won't eat the animal.
So, right, obviously, yeah. So let me just point. I want to show you this. I don't know if you was aware of this in the egg industry. So in the egg industry, the male chicks are useless to the egg industry. So they kill the males on day one of life. They're actually born into this world just for a few minutes and they're useless waste and executed. Nothing wrong. They're born to die. Would you say that's wrong?
I don't really have an answer for that.
You don't feel all these chickens are cage-free, organic chickens here?
Eat lamb.
Eat lamb, baby lambs. Yeah, I think there's a big. I think when I was a child, my parents kind of desensitized me to things like this, where they wouldn't let me leave the table until I'd eaten my meat.
Oh yeah.
You know, they'd put it in my mouth.
By the time I was age 5, by the time I was 5, I was actually taught to butcher.
Oh, you was?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
that doesn't bother me, and I was a combat medic in the army.
Right.
A little bit different, you know. But you know, this is interesting though. But
right.
you know, I never knew about that. You said that. Actually, I didn't really know about the chickens.
No. But
you said day one?
Yeah, the males.
They let them raise, or when are they?
They don't grow fast enough, and they just eat the food, wasting money.
So how do they impregnate females?
They grow them in incubators. They keep a couple of roosters, you know, just to excite them. Mm-hmm. Okay. But and then let me tell you, in the dairy industry out there. So that a cow, if it were a natural dairy cow to live in the fields, would naturally live around 20 years and enjoy a full life. And in the dairy industry, it's 4 years because they're constantly pumping that milk, and they have to have a baby every single year for that milk to keep going. And they usually stop producing milk about 4 years, and then they kill them. And the males, again, useless to the dairy industry. Day one of life.
I saw that you looked like they were getting all blended up. And what were they going into?
I was talking about the dairy.
I used to work in this one. I was a manager for this company called Pixie. and they make a chorizo sausage. And you should see the stuff that goes into that.
Really?
We wouldn't even want to eat it.
I used to eat Braunschweiger. Have you eaten Braunschweiger?
Yeah, something along the lines. Yeah, just so nose, so liver.
Yep, all the inners
just,
blended up
yeah.
into a
That's all
pate
it is,
taste.
and
I used to love it.
cheeks, tongues.
So, I mean, I think the disconnection that I see with you is, you know,
Maybe I just don't know too much about that.
you don't think there's a conscience in the animal? You don't think they're conscious like us? They feel pain if you step on the toe. You stab them, they don't want to die. They can see, they have children, they love their little families. They have emotions just like us.
Still gotta eat. You know, if we didn't eat meat, none of us would be here by now.
This girl here, I think she's like 27. She was born vegan and she's never eaten meat her whole life, and she's thriving, which is tall.
That's nice, you know. But think about it. It's like, you know, all your ancestors ate meat.
I totally agree. You know, over
your
time,
parents probably,
you know,
ate meat.
in the days of survival, we had to. You know, and hunt animals, we had to. But this is 2021. You can go on a grocery store now and choose the cruelty product, where the animal dies, or you can choose the plant-based, no one dies, and it's around the same price and unhealthy for you. It's an easy choice when you look at the ethics of it. But I would definitely, you know, appreciate you stopping. I like your open-mindedness. Definitely check out those documentaries, and you never know, it might help you out a bit.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. What's your name, by the way?
My name is Steve.
Steve and Brian.
All right, nice to meet you.
Take care, Steve.